you've got a couple of points to keep in mind when you're trying to keep your scent to a minimum at your set locations when you're trapping coyotes and predators. Your hands, and then your feet and your knees. And so for keeping my feet, my scent down and my feet clean, I like to wear rubber boots most of the time. And these are boots that I only wear when I'm hunting or trapping. I don't wear them pumping gas or things like that. I try to keep them clean and not get them contaminated as much as possible. Otherwise, and there are people that trap out of the leather boots, and teach his own on that. I've used and always had the best luck with wearing rubber boots, trying to keep that scent control on my feet down as much as possible. Then for your knees, you'll be most comfortable in most cases if you kneel while you're trapped. Some people, while you're setting your trap, some people can squat, but that's not very comfortable to me. So I like to kneel. A lot of folks will use just like a gardener's kneeling pad like this, lay it on the ground, kneel on it. That's pretty good. My only problem with this is it's something that can get lost, something that can fly out of your pack basket or your trapper's bag as you're riding down the road. So I'm not a huge fan. I don't really use this. I've got two preferences. If I'm doing any kind of water trapping in addition or on the same line as my predator line, I really like to wear hip boots. I can pull them up. I keep them clean as well. They got the rubber bottoms. These have muck boot bottoms, and then a pretty rugged upper that I'm not as concerned about with briars and things. But I keep these clean, so I pull them up, and then I can do my water trapping if I need to. And when I get ready to set a coyote set, I just kneel straight down, and my knees stay protected by the hip boot. Otherwise, another thing that I've started doing lately is wearing knee pads. And if I'm just setting dry land sets, just running a predator line, I can put these on and never have to forget about them. Never have to think about it when I go to set my traps. They're there, they're on. I just kneel down and go. So, and you can get these. I got these. They got the hard plastic cover on them. Again, if I feel like they get contaminated, I'll just take my rubber trapping gloves, grab me a handful of dirt, rub it on there, and go about my business. So, and also, like I say, it's easier on your knees when you're kneeling down. So that's just a couple of tips. Remember, I would recommend trying to keep your scent down as much as possible. Different people have different thoughts, and people argue that they can set their traps with their bare hands and catch coyotes. Well, maybe you can. I'm sure you can, but I like to tip the scales in everything in my advantage as possible. And to me, one of those ways is by keeping scent to a minimum. Those coyotes, those animals know that you've been there. We're not fooling anybody. They've got such an incredible sense of smell. They know we've been there. But if we can minimize our smell as much as possible, and once you get those traps set, leave them. Don't mess with them every day. Let your scent dissipate. That's just going to help your set improve and get better with time. So keep your scent down and keep your catches up.